You're probably wondering, who is this guy? I got him right here for you. Come here. It's this guy,
What's
Victor.
going on, everybody?
Victor, the flooring guy. How you doing, brother?
Good. How about yourself?
I am great. I'm happy to be doing this with you because we've been trying to, do something in the past, but we finally got a chance to meet up at one of your projects that you're doing here in Princeton.
Yep.
Princeton. Tell me a little bit about this project before we show everybody. Tell me a little bit about it.
All right. So this project, when I got a call from the customer, they were like not happy with their orange floors.
What was her vision of what she wanted?
So she wanted something more lighter, something with a modern look. It took us 2 days and a half to get from beginning to end.
How did you get started in the flooring business?
So I started in the flooring business a little over 10 years ago when I came from Brazil. I was 18 years old back then. So I started working with my uncle who's been doing floor for over 20 years. And I started working for him. I learned a lot of things. I worked with other people. A few years back, I decided to open a business. I had a partner, and a little over a year and a half ago, I started the Flooring Guy LLC by myself, and here we are.
Was there a defining moment when you knew this would become a career?
Right in the beginning, I was
Trying to make some money?
Yeah, 18 years old. I didn't know anything about life, new country, didn't speak English back then. I just wanted to make some money, get a nice car back then or whatever.
Did you get it?
I ended up getting a beat up car.
Oh,
I thought it was nice, but it just, I spent a lot of money on the mechanics. I think I realized that I wanted to do this seriously after I was in the business for probably 5 years, working for other people, for big stores. And then I started realizing that I wanted a little more than just laying down floors. I wanted to build something nice for the future.
Let's talk more a little bit about mindset inside, because I got the sun literally right here beaming on us. My back is dripping. So let's go inside and show you the project that Victor's been working on with his team. We'll keep the video going. It feels a lot better now that we're inside where Victor is wrapping up a project. What area of the house did you do here?
So we pretty much did the whole first floor. We sanded and finished, of course, the whole first floor, including the living room, kitchen, foyer, the 2 rooms on the sides. She wants this job to be completed as soon as possible because, as you guys will see a little later on, she's working on get the whole kitchen renovated, new cabinets, new appliances, new everything.
Is there a type of projects that makes you feel the most fulfilled?
I think any project, it feels interesting to me because I love to see the outcome and people's reaction when they see the floor when we finish it up. Either if it's just the installation or sand and finishing, getting rid of some carpet or whatever it is, I still feel very excited for every single project, even if it's a big project or a small project. Everything feels the same.
Even if it's a small project, it's still a big transformation because the floor is just one of the first things people see when they walk into a home.
Yep.
So you're making a huge impact,
Yep.
right from as soon as they walk through the door. What material did you use on this floor? Because this is really nice.
This is a red oak 3 1/4 wood, 3/4 stick. The materials that we use here, we apply 1 coat of the Bona Nordic seal and 2 coats of Bona High Traffic.
Why those products?
So the Nordic seal was the customer's decision. They want some white pigment from the Nordic seal. It gives this, it turns off a little of the reddish on the red oak. Mm-hmm. And the water base, and it's just it's a quicker time to get dry, and you don't have that crazy smell that the oil base usually have it. And down the road, it takes longer to start changing colors and to be yellowish or orange.
So it's a great protection for the floors using the water base and the Nordic sealer.
Yes.
Were you always hands-on, or did you have to grow into this role as a business owner?
So I always, even if I'm not doing the whole project with the crew, I always try to be on site at least for a few hours a day when the crew is doing their job and everything. As the business will grow, we'll see how that's going to work it out. But as now, I like to have my hands on pretty much in every single project.
Kind of gives you that security that everything, goes smooth, and also you're providing great service.
Yep.
Right?
100%.
You can't provide great service if you're not actively overseeing the job. How do you stay patient during long or difficult installs? What do you tell yourself?
So that was probably one of the hardest things is to be patient. In the very beginning, I was a very stressed out guy. I would get upset with minor stuff. I learned that when you got stressed out, it doesn't really change the fact of the things that you have to get it done. So I start changing the mindset to be more like a patience guy and to trust the process. Whatever you're doing that is taking longer, it's harder. If you get stressed out, it's only gonna make you worse.
Did you have somebody that was like mentoring you or telling you about like projects when things like this does happen, or were you just like, you know what, I'm just gonna accept it for what it is and keep moving forward?
Mostly, I think was just by watching like random YouTube videos and always trying to improve not only the quality of work that I provide, but I work hard in improving the mindset. I put random words out there and just to keep going to make you feel optimist about things.
You gotta stay optimistic, and actually putting good stuff into your mind is gonna give you that good positive outcome that you're looking for. So I do the same thing. I go to the gym, so instead of music, I put just mindset stuff on YouTube, because there's a lot of stuff, or a podcast, a good podcast,
Yeah.
working out. What's the biggest lesson you've learned so far in the flooring industry?
I think it's more in general. It's not only related to floors, but no matter what you do, you gotta do right to people. You gotta be honest, and you gotta keep up with your promises, even though if you ended up backfiring your profit or anything like that.
You got to have integrity. You got to be honest. And these are the people that you got to know that homeowners want to hire. So if you're doing stuff that isn't good to people, the word's going to go out there, and your reputation is everything, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing as a flooring contractor to stand out in a saturated market? Get on this video with collaborating with me, right?
100%. That's one of the things. I always try to be out there to meet new people every week. I go to a lot of networking events. I become a sponsor in a lot of the same type of events. And I'm always open to make new friends, to meet new people, realtors, home inspectors, contractors. I'm a very friendly guy, so wherever I go, I always out there meeting people and not expecting to do business with them.
But
as
just
soon as
building
I
a
met them,
relationship,
but
right?
just building a relationship. I think that's how you grow any type of business. People that not often be seen, they're not going to be remembered. That's something that I translated straight from Portuguese. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense in English, but that's pretty much it.
No, that made perfect sense. Again, I was going to ask you, what advice would you give to somebody who's wanting to go from an installer to a business owner? But it's literally the same thing. You can't be afraid to do that groundwork and go shake some hands, go make some new collaborations. And how uncomfortable was it in the beginning to go to these networking events when you're probably still new in business? How was that?
It was very uncomfortable because I'm very easy to talk with people and to be friends with, to make new friends. But the first step, it's always the hardest one. I talk a lot. I talk too much sometimes. But to break the ice and to start the first conversation, that's the hardest thing for me. Once I get past that point, you can throw me in a room full of strangers, and in 10 minutes we'll be taking selfies.
We've all had those awkward moments, first time meeting somebody, but it is what it is. You just grow from it, you learn from it, and you just be human. It's not like you've never been human before. You know how to have a conversation. You're just pretty much overthinking it.
Yep.
How important is social media to your flooring business?
I think that's the main thing today. It's not the main source from leads that I get, but once you have established social media with weekly posts and very good quality content, it creates a portfolio that you can literally just send a link to your potential new customers, and it speaks for itself.
Why do you believe in showing your face? Because you have shown your face on social media and not just floors.
So I believe someone that it's willing to show their face and to talk on camera, it helps you earn others people trust because it tends to be more personal. It creates a personal relationship.
Yeah, so you're increasing brand recognition the more that you show up on social media. So people have to see your face, not just the floors, not just the projects. They have to see who they're doing business with. Like I said, let's talk floors. What's a flooring trend you're loving right now?
So I think it's becoming to be a trend, the natural color of the floor itself, like we did it in this project here. Mostly of the jobs that we are delivering lately, especially since the beginning of this year, people are avoiding like dark stains or gray colors, and they're going more often with the natural of color of the wood itself, you know.
Yeah, it feels a lot more open. It feels like a clean space when you see these floors compared to dark floors. I had dark floors. I actually did my dark floors in my old apartment, and you could see the dust all over the place. But where do you see yourself in like 5, 10 years? Where do you want to be at?
In 5, 10 years from now, or I expect to maybe open a small store somewhere nearby.
Flooring store?
Yeah, flooring store, and to have a nice showroom to start receiving the customers so they can see samples, and we can have conversations
So you're thinking beyond just having your crews. You want to grow into stores.
yes, yes.
You want to franchise the flooring guy?
We'll see. Maybe in another 15, 20, 30 years, we'll see how it works out.
That's good. I mean, you're thinking way beyond just doing the flooring project. Still trying to provide even more for customers out there.
I have a vision that I want to provide like special treatment with customers down the road once I get to the opportunity and the chance to open even a small store down the road.
Nice. What's your biggest motivator right now when things get tough?
I force myself to remind where I came from, you know. I came from Brazil. I had a good life in Brazil, can't complain. But I came from there looking for a better life in this country. I was only 18 years old back then, and it was very tough not knowing English, not being able to get things myself, always needing helping from other people. So anytime that things get tough in the work or in the personal life, I tend to remind where I came from to make me strong to keep moving forward. Because if I'm able to be here in this video today, it's because I work hard and I make my way through. So
Yeah, sometimes you can't see the bigger picture when you're standing in it. So you have to take yourself out the picture and see where you came from, see what you went through, see what you've grown through, and know that if you've been through tough times before that probably were worse than what you're making right now seem, then you can get past that as well, right? What do you do when you're not working that helps you stay focused in business?
I like to turn off my head a little bit, honestly. Like to ride motorcycles.
What kind?
I got a Harley,
Oh,
two
okay.
Harleys. And that's pretty much what makes me keep the head in place. You know, a little motorcycle therapy.
I was about to say it's therapeutic. I had two Yamaha R6
Oh, that's nice.
street bikes, but I had to get rid of them.
That's what keeps me like in track. You know, I like to spend time with my wife. We just got married last week.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And to wrap this video up, what's one piece of advice that you would give to your younger self?
That all the hard work, it's paying off, even though I feel like it's just the beginning. Back then, I don't even know how I was able to trust myself on all the decisions that I made, being a very young age in a new country.
Victor, it's been a pleasure coming out to one of your projects. This is beautiful. You guys do beautiful work. Just seeing it in person. I don't think the video does justice, but just seeing this in person, it's quality work. This is a top tier contractor. Where can people find you?
They can find us on Instagram, theflooring.guy, or at our website, theflooringguy.us.
US. And if people need floors like this, what's the number to call?
908-627-9106.
There you have it, guys. Another top tier contractor. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll keep this going on to the next projects.